Socrates' influence on Catholic political philosophy is undeniable, but as we said last week, he left no writings and is largely an enigma. So how do we know anything about him? Largely through his student, Plato. Plato, like Socrates, was an Athenian. Upon Socrates' execution, he entered a deep state of depression and became largely cynical about all forms of government at that time. The fickle whims of the masses endured by society under pure democracy were intolerable to him. It became unthinkable for an uninformed populace to have bearing over the lives of all citizens. As such, Plato stated, "The human race will have no respite from the evils until those who are really philosophers acquire political power." Reacting to this attitude, Plato founded his academy and left behind many written works, most notably the Republic. Through the Republic, he was able to offer Athens a way to reclaim her lost faith in tradition, religion, and customs, a way to recover order in public and in the soul. As such, during Plato's lifetime, Athens turned away from war and empire, becoming the intellectual center of Greece. He opined that the best, rational, and righteous political order leads a society to pursue happiness, but not at the expense of others. Further, the traits of a good political society are described in the Republic by 4 virtues: justice, wisdom, moderation, and courage. Sound familiar? These are equivalent to the 4 cardinal virtues found in the Catechism, paragraph 1805, justice, prudence, temperance, and fortitude. Plato describes justice as the equity or fairness that grants each social group its due and ensures that each does one's own work. Likewise, the Catechism defines justice as the moral virtue that consists in the constant and firm will to give their due to God and neighbor. In the Republic, wisdom, which can be understood as knowledge of the whole, is the quality of leadership. The Church sets prudence as the guide for the other virtues and describes it as the virtue that disposes practical reason to discern our true good in every circumstance and to choose the right means of achieving it. Plato's definition of moderation is an interesting concept. It is a sense of the limits that bring peace and happiness to society. It expresses the mutual consent of the governed and the rulers as to who should rule. In the Catechism, temperance is the moral virtue that moderates the attraction of pleasures and provides balance in the use of created goods. Lastly, courage, while including military courage, is mainly the concept of civic courage and the ability to preserve the right, law-inspired belief and stand in defense of those values upon which society is founded. Similarly, fortitude is the moral virtue that ensures firmness on difficulties and constancy in the pursuit of the good. In the end, both Plato and the Church agree that the 4 virtues of the good society are also found in the soul of a saint. If you like this video, please subscribe right here. Also, you can use these to follow us on social media. I'm Caleb Foshi with the Dust Bowl Catholic. We'll see you next week, and until that time, be not afraid.